Good day and welcome. The following is a report on quality improvement in my learning organization. And the topic that we have chosen is lack of ICT usage in a modern classroom of Quintile 1 School that is situated in Gauteng. First and foremost, I would like to mention that today's educational system makes extensive use of computers, the internet, and all different types of gadgets. According to Kent and Fraser 2004, a school is an imperative setting where children participate in a variety of computer tasks, while the home functions as a complementary area for ordinary engagement in a small number of computer-related tasks. Prior research has demonstrated that the appropriate use of ICT can improve educational quality and link classroom instruction to real-world scenarios. According to Wong et al., technology can support in person the classroom's learning and teaching processes. Technology is the tool that should be used to assist educational goals, including those that are crucial for preparing pupils for the knowledge society like teamwork, communication, collaboration, and problem-solving skills. Our main problem is the integration of ICT in the 21st century classrooms. The world is evolving. Technology is changing at a very rapid pace. We are talking about the fourth industrial revolution. Are Quintile 1 schools ready for the fourth industrial revolution? How are we planning to reach that standard if we still haven't implemented ICT fully in our classrooms? The traditional teaching and learning methods are still very much effective. Not that they are wrong. However, in the 21st century, the students need to be technologically literate. The use of pen and paper is still effective. However, it needs some technological advancement. Why this is a problem? ICT has become a prerequisite in many areas of life, and the education system is no different. Learning and education are no longer just reliant on printed materials because of ICT. ICT can aid in changing a teaching environment to one that is learner-centered, according to a recent study by Castro Sanchez and Element 2011. Although technology has changed our learning environment, teaching and learning remained unaffected. Students learn from a variety of sources, and teachers must also be knowledgeable in these areas. The link to quality assurance. The overall aim of information and communication technology is to enrich learning for all pupils and to ensure that one of the aims of ICT in our classrooms is to develop a workforce that will be able to use acquired technological skills. The white paper emphasizes that educators must develop confidence and competence to use information and communication technology in the effective teaching of their subjects. In order to quality assure the ICT usage in our classrooms, we need to follow these 4 steps: to plan, to do, to check, and act. The link to quality assurance is the development of quality education system that South Africa needs to ensure that development takes place. Quality assurance is needed for the proper implementation of ICT in our classrooms. Recommendations. Teacher development. Teacher training is very important. The Department of Education should provide necessary ICT skills that will assist our teachers in our classroom in order to use the necessary skills. Training must be offered by accredited skills development providers. Training should be during school holidays. If not, we recommend that the department should offer time off to educators. And most importantly, training should be face-to-face facilitation so that our educators are able to engage with the material and the different gadgets that they are supposed to use in the classroom situation. Resources. We recommend the introduction of technological gadgets in the lower grades. The introduction of e-learning should be introduced from the senior phase so that when the learners enter the FET phase, they are familiar and not carried away by having these types of gadgets in their classrooms. The school principal, together with the SGB, must take initiative to support the teaching staff with resources that are within their capacity. We suggest that the Department of Education should equalize distribution of ICT resources in their schools. Infrastructure development. We recommend that the department should look into schools' infrastructure development, especially in previously disadvantaged schools like Quintal 1 schools. These infrastructure development will assist in growing the vision of producing learners that are technologically advanced and able to compete in the economic sector of our country and in the world at large. Now, general reflection on enhancing quality in my organization. Quality assurance mechanism. Their ultimate goal is to improve teaching and learning to support the best outcomes for learners. Now, these are the points that we put forward. Changing curriculum systems, curriculum developers, result-orientated, grade 12 overemphasis, and the misappropriation of funds leading to lack of resources. Changing curriculum systems. Since 1994, our educators and learners have been exposed to various curriculum systems that are forever changing, and these leaves our educators with a feeling of uncertainty in terms of which curriculum is the best to implement. Curriculum developers. Are they native South Africans? Do they fully comprehend the socio-economic background that we have? Because there is a lot of dynamic issues that are involved, and one at the forefront is the learner literacy level that was investigated and studied through the PILS 2011 and 2016, whereby our grade 4 learners were identified as not being able to read. This poses a problem because how do they progress to the next grade when they are unable to read? Result-orientated. Our government overemphasizes performance. Yes, all of us are performance driven, but at a certain point, being result orientated puts a lot of stress on grade 12 learners, and this affects their mental health. Grade 12 overemphasis. This particular point talks to the focus that is given to grade 12s, and we think that investment should start from the lower grade in order for us to have better results in the future. Misappropriation of funds also leads to lack of resources as service providers do not fulfill what they intended to do. The core of the module deals with quality assurance, so the identified reflection point indicates the necessity for improvement. Due to minimal quality assurance activities, these challenges will remain as they are because it seems as if no one is fixing the situation or taking responsibility. And that is how we see the connection of the module to the problem that we have identified. I thank you.